Hey, welcome back. I know everybody's been contacting me about airplane mode not working and what it's doing, and everybody's saying that it's random now. Let me know if this is not the case for you, but this is what I'm seeing and what a lot of other people are saying too. It looks like it's random, but it's not. So I have the same game on both. So I'm logged into the same account. It's the same cache, same everything. So I do have both of my devices with a VPN. This one I do too, VPN. I personally like Proton VPN, and it helps if it is connected outside of your country. So if you're in the US like I am, try and have it connect to somewhere other than the US. I find that the Netherlands works really well. Right now it's on Romania, so I don't know. We're gonna try it, but this device I'm going to be putting in airplane mode. This device I'm going to be playing like usual. And I'm going to show you what has been working for me. It still works. It's just, it's going to take a lot longer. Or you're going to end up using more dice. So this is where maybe you would think of, instead of putting it at like 100, maybe you do 50. And I'll explain that a little bit more as we go. So like I said, I'm going to put this one in airplane mode and leave that one the way it is. So airplane mode. And let's go. So I rolled a 10, which got me nothing, a 9, which got me nothing, 10 once again gets me nothing. So I've also been noticing that I'm not landing on hardly anything lately, and it's kind of driving me nuts because there should be a lot of opportunities to land on stuff, and that was just 4 in a row where it landed on literally nothing. And there's 9. Not too bad, but I don't want to keep any of those, because if I do a 10, like, it's not going to get me anything. So I'm going to go ahead and just completely scrap everything that I just did. So I've been writing them down over here. I'll try and get it in the screen here a little bit. But I'm completely scrapping everything I did and just rolling. You can drop it to a 1 or whatever, but let me go. And it does that, and that's because I changed the multiplier to 100 before I put it in airplane mode, and I really shouldn't do that because that'll give an error message. Okay, so let's pull this back out of airplane mode. I am going to roll a couple just to kind of start over. There we go. Okay, so now let's pop open Monopoly Go on the other one. Did I take it back out? Yep, I did. Okay. I always have to check to see if I brought it out of airplane mode or not. I never remember. Okay, so here we go. Make sure we are on the same spot. Yes. So I'm going to do airplane mode and pop this up to 100, and let's go. Let's start over. So we got a 5. That one I'll probably keep because that's just free roll. A 10. There we go. 10. It got me nothing, but because of this new way, I might end up keeping more than I want to normally. Okay, so now I'm on a bad roll, or a bad sequence. This would be up to you if you wanted to go ahead and blow through those 300 where you got a nothing, or if you want to just go ahead and play it out or restart it. So like I said, I had a 5 the first time and it landed me on the shield. The next one is a 10 and it got me right here. And it still works. Now it would be a 10 again and I would land there, and I don't want that. So I'm going to drop that down and I'm just going to roll. Now originally with the old airplane mode, the one that really worked, you could pop this back to 100 and it would be a 12. In this case, it no longer does that. So I'm going to just blow through 100 dice just to show you, but it should be a 12 and it's not. So it's not random. It's just once you change that multiplier, it completely changes the rest of the sequence. So you have to start all over with your airplane mode. Okay. All right. So let's pop back into Monopoly Go. Okay, and I'm on the same spot, so let's go ahead and try airplane mode again. That was a 12, and it got me something good. a 9. Got me something again. I went through a streak yesterday where I was trying to test out stuff, and it was like 12 rolls in a row that got me absolutely nothing. And I was like, that's crazy. So I feel like they've done that on purpose, and they're making it more difficult. Okay, like I said, I've been writing all these down, and once again, I'm on a streak where there's nothing. So I'm gonna keep the first 3 because they landed me on stuff. So it should be a 12, and it's a 12. Just like I wrote down. So I wrote down before here, the next one's gonna be a 9 because that's what I rolled in airplane mode over here. And it still works. The next one would be a 5. And like I said, normally, so I got all 3 of those. The next one's gonna be a 9 and it's not gonna get me anywhere, and the 2 following aren't either. So normally, like I said before, in old airplane mode, you could drop this down, roll, and then drop it or pop it back up to the higher roller, and it would still work. But now if you change this at all, everything else that you have written down on paper or on your other phone or however you record those, it doesn't matter. It's reset. So because I'm not doing anymore, pull this back out of airplane mode, roll this at least once or twice, and open Monopoly Go again. So here is where you're probably going to end up spending more dice, either more time, like I'm doing. You're only getting like 3 rolls. Yep, I know. Or you're going to keep more of the ones that you don't want just because you don't want to keep doing, getting out of your app and doing this. So let me see if I can do this. I'm going to do a 50 now instead of 100 and kind of show you there. So that's a 6. A 5. Okay, so that one got me something that I want. And that's kind of what I wanted to do to show you this. There we go. 5. Of course, now that I tell you that I haven't gotten anything and it's really hard to land on stuff, for the video it's gonna prove me wrong. Not surprised. Okay. There we go. So what I rolled, that first one, normally in the old airplane mode, you would just roll on like a 1 and then pop it back up to 50 to get this. You can't do that. So let's go ahead and, whoops. Oh my gosh, yep, I just messed it up. Sorry guys. So everything that I just did, completely toast. All right, let's start this over because Shauna's a big dummy. I put it on 100 so often that it's just second nature to me now. But I blew that one. Let's start over. Everyone makes mistakes. And clearly, I do. All right, so we are back in the game. They match where they are. And let's try this again. Once again, I'm gonna drop it down to a 50 and hope that I get some rolls. 2, a 7. All right, that got me there. Like I said, it's still gonna help me out. So that first one got me something that I didn't want. And normally, like I said, we used to be able to skip it. Now, I'm gonna have to take that if I wanna keep this railroad. Otherwise, I have to start all over, and I don't wanna do that. Okay, so I only got 2 rolls. That happens. It's because I landed on a railroad and got something. But like I said, there we go, 50, because that's what I was on over here. That 2 is not going to get me something that I want, but I want that railroad that I rolled next. So I have to blow through that, which I know you used to do that before a little bit too, if you just didn't want to skip or whatever. There we go. So, like I said, it's not random for me. I'm wondering if it's random for anybody or if they just didn't realize that this was the case, that it changes the sequence when you change this. So let me know in the comments if this is working for you or if it's not. As far as a single device, I do not have a way around this yet. This is still too new. I didn't have a way around it before, and there is no way around the 24-hour login, as far as I know. I haven't been able to test it too much. I've been super busy and haven't had a chance, and what I have done hasn't been working. So anyhow, let me know in the comments what you think. Have you been noticing that you're landing on a lot less things that are beneficial? Is this not working at all? Is it random for you? Or does this, are you understanding what I'm trying to say? Because that's kind of a big one too. We have some winners coming soon. All right, so like I said, this one I had something I didn't want, something I wanted, something I didn't want, something I wanted. Normally, I would just be able to take those two by changing the multiplier. I can't do that, so now I'm going to be blowing through 100 dice on these two, the two 8s here, that I normally wouldn't. So that's why I say maybe for some of you who don't have a lot of dice, go ahead and don't put it up to the highest. Put it on like a 20 or a 50 because you are going to blow through more dice, but it's not going to hurt you quite as much. So that's all that I have for today. I hope this helps. Let me know how you guys are doing on your sticker albums too. I swear this time around is a lot harder to get the stickers. Like I said, that was an 8. Once again, that was one of the 8s that I didn't really want, but I had to do because if I want this one, then I had to do it. Otherwise, change the multiplier, it changes everything. So, all right, I know I bounced around a little bit. I'm just trying to get this video out the door and hopefully helping some of you as quickly as I could. Stay tuned for more. I have more giveaways. Well, another viewer, Moxie, I believe they won one of the partner event full carries like a couple times ago. They donated paddle pails to me. So paddle pals. Sorry, I'm having issues today. They donated that to me, so I will be doing a giveaway for that. Probably not until Monday, though, because I am crazy busy. Lots going on. So anyhow, until next time, good luck to everyone. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel to stay in the know for all things Monopoly Go, and we'll see you around. Thanks. Bye.